So, hi everyone, I'm John Schmidt, Senior Vice President of the Value-Based Care Exhibit Hall, and I want to welcome you to this week's Exhibit Hall Flash interview. And today our guest is David Portnoy, who's the Chief Technical Officer, CTO for Validate Health. And just to mention this, that Validate Health specializes in providing analytical and operational planning to VBC organizations like ACOs. And the Validate team are prolific, trust me, producers of resources that help ACOs especially achieve business goals like growing market size and increasing margins and managing risk and a whole bunch of other challenges. They're a great resource for that. So Davis will tell us more about that in just a few minutes. So in that regard, welcome, David. Glad you could join us.
Thank you so much, John. Thanks for the great introduction. And yes, we are definitely ACO nerds. We have a very well-defined niche in the space. So we are the only year-round financial and actuarial optimization service exclusively for ACOs. So it's a mouthful, but what does it mean? Nobody else provides either actuarial services or financial optimization analysis exclusively to ACOs, which leads us to have unmatched depth of expertise in the field, as well as being free from conflicts of interest. Nobody else has developed a proprietary year-round calendar to help ACOs maximize their savings and cash flows within the constraints of regulatory deadlines. Nobody else has been able to faithfully recreate the full CMS and CMMI accountable care models using computer simulations. And by models, we're talking about MSSP, GPDC, REACH, PCF, CKCC. So clients use us in two ways: annual decisions and intra-year financial optimization. First, in terms of the annual decisions, they include which accountable care models to select. So most recently, most relevant to 2023, MSSP, REACH, PCF, which tracks and options within those models, such as assignment methodology and MSR-MLR corridor, which provider participants are best suited to add and remove. And as a side note, clients find us particularly helpful in adding participants since we have 100% national claims data that's been augmented to focus on ACO decisions. Finally, we inform how to defend and grow your market share based on geographic competitive market assessment and who's in a position to acquire your participant providers and patients. The second way clients use us for intra-year decisions and interventions, there's a couple key areas. We generate shared savings forecasts and reconciliation throughout the year, but we're the only ones who can accurately break out the actual financial contribution by TIN and NPI, which is used in provider intervention and incentive compensation. We identify HCC gap closure opportunities and stratify them based on ROI and actionability. We identify modifiable utilization opportunities that are realistic because they're based on market data of peers within your geographic regions. And we support beneficiary attribution management, including sources of unintended attribution and reasons for undesired churn. Each of these opportunities is presented and prioritized in terms of return on investment.
I think you answered most of my questions, David, and I think it's very impressive and it's very much needed by ACOs and all APMs, in my opinion. So I think that's perfect. So for more information, though, I want to encourage everyone to visit the Validate Health booth in the Value-Based Care exhibit hall. And there's a lot, you see that little resources sign there. There's lots of useful resources there. I was reviewing them again this morning. So thanks everyone for joining us, and a special thanks to you, David. Appreciate your insights and explanations. So please stay safe and well, everyone, and please visit the Value-Based Care exhibit hall.
You.